Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna ignore the puffy mess of my hair. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Katie. I'm a freelance editor and an indie author. I have 4 books out currently, and my 5th book, called The Marionettes, is coming out August 24th. It's got vampires, witches, slow burn romance, and a lot of twists and turns. I'm very excited about it coming out. Today we are doing a nighttime writing vlog. I didn't realize it's been a minute since we had a video go up on this channel. I've been making all kinds of content lately, so in my mind I was like, yeah, I've been doing everything I usually do. And then I logged on today and it's been like a week since I posted a video over here, and I was like, how is that possible? I've been pre-filming a ton of videos for the Marionettes release week stuff, so I've been making videos for this channel that aren't going to go live for a while, and then I've been making a ton for Patreon and stuff, so I thought we would just have a chill nighttime vlog today to make up for it, and I really need to get some work done tonight, so it's a good timing. I had a fun video go up on my Patreon page recently if you're interested, in the self-publishing 101 tier. I did a comparison of the rough draft and the final draft of my most recent book, The Anti-Relationship Year, and we talked about basically everything that I changed from the rough draft to the final published version and what my beta reader said, and basically broke all of that down. Tonight we're going to be working on the sequel to The Marionettes, which is called Wicked Souls, because I haven't touched this book in like over a week at this point. I've been so focused on writing Gracie's book, which is what we were working on in the last nighttime writing vlog, and that book has been going well. It's been slow going, which feels unsatisfying to me because I'm used to writing my books pretty quickly, but because I'm like working on this one on the side along with a ton of other things, I'm trying to give myself some more grace with this one and be like, of course you're gonna write this one slower. You're writing like 4 other books at the same time too. So Gracie's book we're just past 8,000 words with now, so it's like 30 pages so far, and I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. I've also just been kind of like outlining and brainstorming on the side, so I have a much clearer picture of the book as a whole now, even though we've only written the first 30 pages. But yeah, we're gonna be working on Wicked Souls tonight because, like I said, I haven't really touched it in over a week. I got my final feedback back from my beta reader for this book, so I have everything I need. I've just been kind of putting it off. It's kind of hard for me to switch my brain out of like drafting mode for Gracie's book into revision mode for Wicked Souls. I just find that like revision takes a lot more brain power from me, and like I really need time to like submerge myself in the story and then stay there for a while. It's hard for me to come in and out of it. So it's 3:30 right now, and I'm gonna work on this pretty much all night and hopefully make some good progress. I think if we can just sit down and focus, we'll be able to get some stuff done. Since we're kind of jumping into a new draft, I've just been like overwhelmed and kind of avoiding it. Let me think, is there anything else to update you on? Oh, arcs for the Marionettes have been going out, so people are now reading the book, which is very exciting. If you missed the application and you might want to be an arc reader, I'll have it linked down below. Also, if you wanted to pre-order a signed copy of the book, that order form is down there as well. You can also add it on Goodreads, all the usual stuff. It's hard to believe, honestly, probably by the time that this video goes up, we're less than a month away from release, which is crazy. I feel like that's also kind of what's giving me like a kick into gear with Wicked Souls, because I need to finalize what the pre-order date for this book is going to be by the time this book comes out, because I want the pre-order to be up for book 2 when book 1 comes out. So I need to make some more progress in book 2 in order to determine how much time am I gonna need before it can come out, you know? So anyway, this is the chatty intro. That's what we're gonna do tonight. We have, the only thing we've done with this new draft of Wicked Souls is revise the first chapter. That's all we've touched. So there's much to do, but I have a ton of notes, and I did kind of have a few breakthroughs, so I know how I'm gonna fix the things that need to be fixed. Now we just have to sit down and actually implement them, which it would be nice if it would just do it. I've thought of the solution. It would be nice if it was just done. Welcome to a new vlog. Let's see how much we can get done. Okay, so I just finished reading through chapter 1. I think chapter 2 is going to be less of a change than chapter 1 had been. However, I'm gonna have to read through it and go through like every little thing, because the way the characters are gonna interact with each other in chapter 2 is gonna be completely different because of what I changed in chapter 1. But other than that, I don't think I'm changing like anything to do with the plot, but I am adding a conversation to the end. No, that's in chapter 3. But anyway, I cut out a conversation in chapter 1 and we're moving it to the end of chapter 3, but we're not there yet. Chapter 2 and chapter 3, it's the same scene. It was just so long that I broke it into 2 chapters. We have a Dean here helping us.
There's Dean. Would you like to say hi?
I don't know if I said this in the intro clip either. Today's Thursday, and I'm also going out of town. I haven't decided if I'm leaving on Saturday or Sunday yet, so I'm kind of rushing to get as much done as I can before I leave, as usual. Okay, we finished chapter 2. I'm a little bummed because I had to cut some lines that I really liked because it just didn't work with the new dynamic with the characters anymore. Maybe we can fit them in somewhere else later, I don't know. But I'm also trying not to get too like caught up in line edits because we're not at that stage yet. But coming out of wrapping up the Marionettes kind of recently and how I was doing that, I'm like hyper aware of all of the issues on the sentence level, so I'm like cutting these extra words and it's slowing me down, and I need to not be doing that, but I also can't not notice them. So anyway, we're moving on to chapter 3. This one, similar to chapter 1, needs more changes than chapter 2, but it's still just really about, I decided to change the dynamic between these two characters at the beginning of the book. So it's kind of bleeding into all of these opening chapters, but I think it'll make for some fun changes because there's like a lot more tension between these characters now. And yeah. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's annoying to change it because I did like the way it was originally, but I think this works better. My goal was to get through the first 3 chapters. I'd already done chapter 1, but get through chapters 2 and 3, and it's only 4:30 right now. So we're moving along at a pretty good pace. We might get to the next section, but the reason why I was doing like the first 3 chapters was that was like the bunch of chapters I sent to my beta reader, so I'd already gone through all of her notes and stuff for these 3 chapters and taken notes on what I wanted to do. So if we're gonna jump into chapter 4 through 6, I'm gonna have to go back to her notes and kind of establish a whole plan of attack for those ones because we haven't done that yet. On to chapter 3. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've switched over. I realized I was still sitting here drinking my energy drink. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. So we've switched over to some wine and we just made it to the end of chapter 3. So it's not perfect. I'll want to read through it on a separate day to kind of see if it feels like disjointed now with all of the changes. But I definitely like it more than it was before. So this is good. This is good news. I've been dealing with some stuff with the Marionettes too because there are several vlogs that I filmed that I never ended up posting on here because I like started them, stopped one, started one, stopped one, and so it just became this like mess of clips that didn't fit together. So I can't remember like what I have said in a vlog that I actually posted and then what I said in those vlogs that just like I never finished. Anyway, I have someone who is kind of like working for me now. I don't know if you're watching this, what would you prefer to be called? I have no idea. Kind of like an assistant kind of deal, I guess. Also, if you're watching this, thank you. You've been fabulous, a fabulous help. So she's been helping me with some stuff for the Marionettes, getting it ready for release, like reaching out to reviewers and stuff. I'm handling ARC readers who find me through like that form, people who've been ARC readers for me before and people who fill out the form, and she's been reaching out to like specific influencers that we have found, and she's found some pretty cool opportunities. So it looks like this podcast is gonna be talking about the book in like the next week or something, and they're gonna review the book and stuff, so that's interesting. So anyway, I've been going through like emails and stuff, but we have officially made it through the 3rd chapter. That was my goal for the night with Wicked Souls. So I am gonna pull up my beta reader stuff on chapter 4, and even if I don't get into like the next section of making changes, at least I'll have a game plan ready for when I'm ready to start making the changes, if that made sense. So our word count has been like fluctuating because I like cut stuff from chapter 1, moved it to chapter 3 and stuff. So to me it looks like it's grown, but I also feel like this is like where we started at too. So we're at 69,721 words now. The middle section, act 2, is where I'm going to be like adding full new scenes and full new chapters. So I feel like that's where we're going to see the biggest jump in word count. For now, I'm adding an equal amount that I'm deleting, so I feel like it's just going to be a lot of back and forth without any numerical change. 6 o'clock, we might go sit on the couch and put some TV on in the background while we keep working on this. I'm enjoying reading it again, honestly. I thought this draft was going to be worse than it is. There's like some rough structural issues, but the writing itself like isn't that bad. It's not that bad. I didn't realize one of my favorite scenes in the book is in this section, and I'm so excited to work on it now. It's kind of a brief scene, and me and my beta reader both agreed that I could make it longer and play it up a little bit more because it's so fun. So that's gonna be really fun to work on. Man, I like want to tell you more than I can about this draft, but especially because it's the 2nd book in a series, like I really don't want to spoil anything. I swear all of these clips are going to be in the same spot. I haven't moved. I've just made a little list of things I know I want to do in this section. The good news is these chapters don't need any major changes. I'm basically just expanding on some stuff, clarifying some stuff, and I'm gonna go a little bit ham in a few of these chapters that I really like, and I want to make the scenes longer. So these are fun changes. This is good. I enjoy this. So I'm wondering, should I like save this for another day so I can like start off the next writing session on like a high note, or do I just like keep going with this? Because a part of me also wants to go back and keep writing Gracie's book. I've already written over 1,000 words for that today, but again, I'm like really enjoying that one too. So I guess I'm in like a good position where I'm enjoying everything that I'm working on. I'm just struggling a little bit with jumping around between too many things at the moment. So we're back to putting the January standalone on the back burner, just because I don't know if I was going to prioritize January standalone to Gracie's book. I just feel like I would rather have Gracie's book come out first, so it's not like too big of a gap between books 2 and book 3 in that series. Whereas the standalone could literally come out whenever, like it doesn't matter. I'm also like low-key obsessed with Gracie's book right now. I think her and her love interest might end up being my favorite couple in this series. Like even more than Joe and Miller. And you guys know how much I love Joe and Miller, if that says anything. Anyway, Wicked Souls, also going well. We're gonna change locations just to get a change of scenery. The cats wanted to say hi too.
This is a good day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone on.
We have indeed jumped back to Gracie's book. I've added about 300 words so far.
Whichever one of you commented on a video previously telling me to watch this show, thank you, because now I can't stop. Got a Dean and a Max. They're very interested because I don't know if you can hear that thunder. It's raining and you can hear it coming down into my fireplace. On the plus side, this is like perfect writing weather. Okay, so I just wrapped up chapter 4. This is our word count. We're in Gracie's book, obviously. So I have no idea how much I wrote today, but I think I added an extra 700 words or so tonight. And I wrote like over 1,000 earlier, so we've run like 1,700 to 1,800 today. Plus we did several Wicked Souls chapters, so it's been a productive day. It's not even that late, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. I still have this on in the background. But I'm gonna end the vlog here so I don't forget. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I wanted to get something filmed before I went out of town because I probably won't be filming while I'm gone except for a reading vlog that I'm doing for Patreon. So I wanted to have something that could go up so I don't go like 2 weeks without posting over here. But that means we're getting close to the Marionettes release in August, and I have a lot of fun videos going up for that, and they've all turned out to be really long so far, like over half an hour long. So plenty of content coming in August. Yeah, all the links and stuff for the Marionettes are down below if you want to apply for an ARC, if you want to pre-order a signed copy, if you want to add it on Goodreads, I would appreciate it. My other books are available now if you're so interested. If you want to read Gracie's book when I'm done with it. This is so premature because it's like 9,000 words long. You're gonna want to read the entire relationship year most likely first, so maybe grab a copy of that one. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you're new, maybe subscribe and stick around, and I'll just see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Bye. No.